Hi guys and welcome to Operation Crypto. This video is in partnership with BlockFi. If you are looking to get a passive income by just holding your Bitcoin, go ahead and check BlockFi. It can earn up to 7.5% paid out in BTC just for literally holding it there. So check the link out in a pinned comment and the description. This video today is a price analysis on Chainlink. We've not covered this for a while, so we'll have a look at a few key levels of support, resistance, and have a look what's going on with the price. Today we've had quite a good daily candle forming already, bullish engulfing, which is pretty much taking out all this trading area here, so things are looking good. If you're new to this channel, then please make sure that you are subscribed, hit that like button and let's crack on. Right, so let's get started. This is Chainlink versus Tether, the daily time frame on Binance. We are currently sat at $29.47. We have just rejected off $30, but not much to shout about there. 10% up on today, so that's a great sign. Just have a look at the current price situation, what's happened. So we bottomed out right down at $13.39. That was quite a key level there. If you just put the horizontal around, if you look here, we use the area support back on that previous pump here, just next to my P-head. That way it is. And then we had a solid rise, went all the way up to, what do we get? $53, and then we've had a rejection due to Bitcoin shitting a bed and the price has come down. So far from this bottom here, where we've rebounded, double bottomed, you can see there on the daily, pushed up. So far we have done a 126% price raise, which is fantastic. A lot of alts are looking the same. One thing to note, that we are now trading back above this moving average 50, which for me is great for long-term investments, whether that's bullish or bearish. As you can see, we did drop below it and then we retested out 50 a couple of times and then traded below it for an amount of time before we did break to the upside. And now we're using that moving average 50 as support. I mean, it couldn't get any more accurate. 1, 2, close to 3 times there using this 50 as support. And I've seen quite a lot of alts now which have broken out but have not yet tested this moving average 50. I think that this is one step ahead of all the others. So we've done that major move to the upside. We've come back, we've retested a 50, which I always look for. And then we push on. So that is a textbook maneuver in my opinion. And things are starting to look good here. But we just need to be wary that the market at some stage could pull back. I'm not saying it's going to, but we always have to be aware that we could drop below it, because I've seen in the past that once we've initially broke out of that moving average 50, we always come up, we retest it, close a few daily candles back under it, and then push on, and then we stay above that 50 and use it as support and then carry on the pump, because I'm expecting Q4 to be astronomical for cryptocurrency. So there's a good chance that we do come back down to these levels. If we do come back down there, let's have a look at a few key levels in terms of Fibonacci. So if you look at that, that's a bottom of move. That wicks the top. We're coming back up to test that previous top, so at $30, maybe a test and a rejection. If you're looking for some buys on Chainlink, and I don't want to sound too bearish because I am bullish. I'm bullish on most crypto assets in the top 100 at least, and I think the next Q4 is going to be solid. But just be wary that Bitcoin, historically, shit month. It's a crap month for Bitcoin, so it's the only month where I've seen negative trading gains. So fingers crossed we do not get a dump, but there's also a possibility that we could have a 10 to 20% drop at some stage. If that does happen, there's a good chance that we could either hit this level here, which ties in nicely with another tap of that moving average 50, so $23.99. So if you're looking for orders, I would ladder a few in from $24, maybe even down to around here. If you look at this previous wick there, that shows that was an area of resistance, and we use it as support here. So that is as low as I could potentially see it going down to $21.19. Good chance we may not come down to there, but if you're looking for a few cheeky orders just to put in there and hope that we do get a drop, then that is the area where you should be looking. We've always got that golden ratio retracement, but that would be quite bearish if we did come down to there. So that's a couple of buy zones, $24 down to 21. Let's see if we can get a rejection off this $30 region again, and then see if we can. We've rejected here. Let's see if we reject here and then come down and test this region of that moving average 50 and push to the upside. So that's your buy zones. Sell zones. What I want to do is just have a look at my weekly time frame and see if we've got any levels of resistance here. There's not been too much trading up here, because remember, all this is new data. We've not been up before until this previous pump. This was the all-time high. So what I'm looking for is a couple of wicks in the same area. So if you look at that wick there, look at that rejection and the rejection, that's pretty much, and that's exactly on that -2.7 level. If you're ever looking at Fibonacci's and wanting to use them, I always suggest that you go into the settings. If you just look at this here, double click the settings, I had a -0.27 and a -0.618. I always find quite a lot of confluence from areas, and as you can see, it marries in nicely with a lot of resistance there. So if you're looking for selling targets, if you break above $30, $35.17 is a good area. I would look to take profit off the table, or maybe even sell to accumulate. So when I say to sell to accumulate, you sell at resistance and then you buy back at support, and then rinse and repeat. And if you're ever looking to just grow your bags, that's the best thing to do, in my opinion anyway. So that's your buy zones and sell zones there. Just a couple of more things to look at. So looking down at money flow indicator, money flow is in positive territory now. We did have a bearish period where there was a lot more sell orders going through than buy orders, but now obviously more sells equals price increase, and that's what's going on here. So that's that pair pretty much covered. Just want to jump over to the Valkyrie indicator. This is an indicator which you can use for trading, whether that's scalp trading, long-term investments. If you just drop right down to 5 minute, for example, and have a bit of a zoom right in, usually, this one's not playing ball so much, but if you're looking for scalp trading, look at these RSI over bought, which would give you a good signal, which would have brought you down to this region. You could have bought here. Look at these regions here, sells would have brought you down to here. It's not all always RSI. You can also look at buying at these levels of support. So this purple wave here is support. This green box here is resistance. So you can always look at selling at resistance when you get a nice trading RSI oversold signal there, or overbought, whichever way it is. So if you just look at the daily time frame, let's see if we've got any sell signals yet. Nothing yet. We are into, though, a level of resistance. This green band is a thick level of resistance, and that does show at $30. A lot of people will be looking to take profit off at that range, but we are above this moving average now, which is a bullish sign. So let's see if we do break above this in this area of resistance and flip that to support. You may get a few oversold dots appearing, and you might get a good sell. So that it is heading into heavy resistance. So let's see what goes on. We might get a rejection that I'm talking about and get a drop down to this region here. And one more thing, I'll just have a look at the BTC pairing. Not many people ever really look at a BTC pairings, but I think if you're looking to grow your Bitcoin stack, trade altcoins. It's usually the best way to grow your Bitcoin. Not much going on here, to be honest, on the daily time frame. We are trading back above this moving average 50 and the 20. Which is a bullish sign, but in terms of price action, you're not seeing much. I mean, we had a 6% rise there, but nothing really to shout about. If you're looking for some buys, though, I mean, you can Fibonacci this from the bottom there to the top. We've had a bullish engulfing, which has taken out all this trading area here. If you're looking for buys, I would still look to target this 50 down here, around 5,500 Satoshis, close to that 618 level there, which is a golden ratio. So around 5,500 sats for buying. First major area to break through is these wicks here. We got quite a lot of confluence. It was support here, and all those candles which closed there. So that is a key area where we need to break through. So that's around 6,400 Satoshis. That's going to do it for today's video. Like I say, check out BlockFi. If you want to earn that 7.5% just by holding your Bitcoin, go ahead and check it out. Because, I mean, one of my best forms of income is passive income by just holding cryptocurrency. That's going to do it. If you're new to this channel, please make sure that you are subscribed. Hit that like button, and I'll catch you next time.